A fixed mindset is something where it's basically the opposite of a growth mindset, when you think the wrong side of you and you think that you can't do it, and when you try you can't.
Well, you put yourself down and you say stuff like, if you're in a test you go, oh, I can't do that, and by not trying you won't succeed it.
Or someone who's not trying, they're always so negative about themselves and they don't think they can do it.
A fixed mindset is like you don't want to let it out because you're afraid that you're going to get it all the things wrong. And you don't want to try just in case you get it wrong.
A growth mindset is something where you think the good side of you and you don't put yourself down. It's like when you have like a goal, you achieve it and you say that you can't do it because you know you can.
It's like a positive attitude to learning and you want to learn, so yeah.
A growth mindset is when you want to get better and you try to get better.
Yeah, but really for me, I think it's like, well, thinking to yourself, you can do it if you try hard enough. Just never say never. There's nothing which can't be accomplished. Nothing's impossible if you try hard enough.
I think that growth mindset has made a difference on me, as I express my feelings and what I think in the class. Well, when I first came here, I was fixed because I didn't really say much and I didn't want to get things wrong. But now I feel like I'm more growth because I always let out my experience and my ideas in class, and I'm not afraid to get things wrong.
I think I used to be fixed mindset and now I'm more growth. More recently, but when I first started off, I was more fixed. I was hanging around with the wrong people at wrong times. Like in lessons, I was always talking, I was on report and everything, but now I've really turned around and I'm always trying my best. If I think I'm good enough, then I'm going to stay good enough.
I wouldn't have been here if I didn't try, since I know if I try I can accomplish. Since I was originally supposed to go to school for people with problems and learning difficulties, but I worked around that, and if not, I wouldn't be here right now.
Well, in sports, I used to always put myself down and I used to say, oh, I'm not going to be good at that because I haven't got longer arms, I haven't got long legs. And since I've sort of came to this school and we've had a chat about growth mindset, I've told myself that you can achieve anything that you want to as long as you just put your mind to it. And I have achieved them things that I've told myself that I won't be able to do.
It's like the same as me. Some lessons, like maths for instance, I weren't very good at them and I was pushing myself down because I couldn't do it. But ever since it being at the school and it's helped me, I've understood it more, and it's the same as other lessons.
Well, when I was at my primary school, I used to be bad at spelling, but I've now got my spelling book and I do try a lot more harder, and I do still get things wrong, but then I just try again and again and then I do get it right. So yeah. At my old school I used to be really shy, and I used to be scared in case if I put my hand up and I answered a question and I got it wrong, that people would stare and that they would laugh, and it ended up that I was the one that was putting myself down instead of them, which really helped me understand that I was fixed.
It's the same way as what Ali just said, but I think with other people, maybe try not to put yourself down. Don't think that the lessons are boring, think that they actually help you, and that if you get stuck, then ask a question and don't be afraid to ask. It doesn't matter if you really get it wrong, because at least you've asked a question and at least you understand more.